So let's talk about a few white male politicians from the 1800s who unfortunately paved the way for the behavior that we see being discussed in these files. Trigger warning. There's of course Thomas Jefferson, who undoubtedly had to be a role model for the behavior that we see today. This is a man who said that all men are created equal, while simultaneously enslaving and regularly raping a teenage black girl named Sally Hemings and subsequently having several children with her. He was never held accountable. In fact, his descendants only recently acknowledged the black descendants of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings. Shout out to brothers like Shannon Lanier, who made sure their stories were told. There's also James Henry Hammond. He was a congressman and senator in the 1830s and 50s. He wrote in his own diaries about how he would regularly molest his teenage nieces and rape enslaved black girls, including a mother and daughter. Of course, he was never held accountable. There's also Vice President Richard Mentor Johnson. He was a vice president for President Martin Van Buren. He regularly raped a teenage black girl that he was enslaving named Julia Chin. He also had children by her. And of course, he was never held accountable. Those men who engaged in that diabolical sociopathic behavior, who were never held accountable, paved the way for that same behavior that we see being exhibited today. May the souls and descendants of all those who were harmed find peace. Make sure you never forget.